G'day and welcome to the next episode of FriBaT, Friday Beers and Tools. This week our beer is another Australian beer, of course. It is a beer called Byron Brewery Lager. Hopefully that's focusing there. It's not made in Byron Bay. Made under license to by Lion breweries. So let's see what it's like. Cheers. I like that. It's a premium lager. Byron Bay is a coastal town in New South Wales in Australia for my overseas friends, and I do have a small boutique brewery there where they've come up with the recipe for it, I guess, and then one of the large brewers, as is always the case, has bought that and is making it under license. I guess they get something out of it. It's a really nice, crisp, clean beer, and it's got a sort of a slightly citrusy taste as well. I like it. 4.2%, so it makes it a heavy beer in Australia, heavy as in heavy alcohol, and that equates to 1.2 standard drinks in a stubby. I like it. It's a bit of a boutique beer, a bit more expensive than your normal beers. I don't actually remember what I paid for it. I only bought a 6-pack of it just to try it. But yeah, I like it. It's a nice lager. Okay, on to our first tool for Friday, and I'm going to do two today. The first one is a mechanical tool. This is a Steelmaster Vice bender. It's Australian made, very heavy duty. It's 150mm wide, so it's designed for 150mm or 6-inch vise, and there's two parts. It has magnets on the back, which that one has moved. So it has magnets on the back to clamp it in the vise or hold it in the vise. This is the anvil side, and this is the other side to do the bending. So once clamped in your vise, you can bend up to 2mm steel, or around about 12 gauge, I think 2mm steel is, and you can bend up to 90-degree bends. If you don't have a really big heavy bender, which of course most of us garage dudes don't, their basic shed setup, this is a really handy little product. I haven't actually used it yet. I've used another one that belonged to a mate. Something else to point out here is, I don't know whether you can pick that up on the video, but it has fingers like a pan brake. So you're able to actually move these fingers out of the road, or combinations, to be able to bend small box sections, which is really handy as well. It's pretty heavy duty. Appears to be cast, and as I said, it's Australian made. The fingers, the sectional fingers, move in and out. So there's one long one, one medium one, and one short one. What else can I tell you about it? It's just a really simple tool that I think most of us garage fellas will get a lot of use out of. In my case, I've only got a double garage at the moment, and I certainly don't have room for a big pan brake. And let's face it, a lot of times all we're doing is bending up a small bracket, or maybe a small box section, or small panels, etc. So it's very handy for that. Very reasonably priced, only about $75 Australian. and as I said, Australian made, so support Australian made. So that's the Steelmaster Vice bender. Second tool for review today is my Makita DGA cordless grinder. Actually, I might just put that down and I'll show you. Okay, this is the Makita DGA452 brushless, indicated by the BL, angle grinder. 115mm. It does come with a deeper guard as well for the larger grinding discs. This one's got a thin kerf cut-off disc in it. It does come with a handle, which is particularly good on these type of grinders. Enables you to really good control over it, and of course it's removable, so it doesn't get in your way. It takes all of the Makita LXT range of batteries. In this case, I've got a 4 ampere hour battery on there, and I've got a number of those, some original OEM and some aftermarket ones, and they power it really well. This has had a lot of use, and you'll see some footage from using it on the Bear project. Inbuilt guard, which is removable, but really try never to use a grinder without a guard on it. The guard is movable right around this axis, and it's quick lock, so that you don't have to find a tool. A few dimensions. Without the battery, it's 2.3 kilos, or around about 5 pounds. It's 317 mils long, so just over a foot, and it's got a bit of weight to it, but it's actually not really fatiguing. It does a lot of these Makita LXT type tools have a rubberized grip on them to make them comfortable to use, and I really like it. It's a great tool. It has a no load speed of about 11,000 RPM. And it's reasonably quiet, although it's a grinder. It should be wearing eye protection and ear protection, and in fact with any grinding disc nowadays, anyone who's not wearing some sort of dust protection as well, because silicosis is now a big thing, and that's the newest asbestosis. So if you're grinding anything, try and wear dust protection as well. I'll turn it on and let you hear how loud it is. Don't want to disturb the wife too much. It does have a battery indicator on the back there, as do most of the LXT batteries have their own indicator as well now. What else can I tell you about it? Right, they're around about $160 for the tool Bear without battery. And again, like my Milwaukee tools, I have liked buying the LXT Makitas as Bear tools, because obviously you don't need a whole heap of chargers. You do need batteries, but I think it's better value to buy them as Bear tools. For example, the kit that these do come in, which does come with 2 3 ampere hour LXT batteries. It's the smaller ones. Most are going 4, 5 and 6 ampere hour now, and a charger and a case, and I'll show you the case in a second, are about $349 for that kit. I don't think that's very good value. I think the Bear tool is good value, but yeah, unless it's your first LXT tool, it's not that good a value as a kit. So this is the kit. Normally you'd have your batteries here. As I said, the kit price does come with two 3 amp hour batteries. You do get the wrench with the unit, obviously, and a charger, and the second grinder shield. Blow mold case. They're pretty good. They're not like they used to be. They're pretty decent. Oh, and of course the handle. Okay, so what's my verdict on the Makita tool? I've had it for quite a while. Runs really well. I've had a lot of Makita corded products. I've had quite a few LXT drills, etc. This is the first cordless grinder I've ever owned. I give it a 5 beers value at $160 for the bare tool. If you already have the LXT batteries and chargers, if you're buying the kit, not so good value. And I give it a 4 beers out of 5 functionality. It's a really good grinder. Being a brushless motor, it's got lots of torque and doesn't bog down easily, as you've seen in some of the other footage. And yeah, highly recommend it. Really good product. For the Steelmaster Vice bender, I give that 5 beers value at $75. It's a relatively cheap addition to anyone's home tool shed tool collection. Very handy, and as I said, usable in any 6-inch vise. There is a 4-inch version. I meant to mention that earlier. There is a 4-inch version. Obviously, better if you've only got a 4-inch vise, but still a handy little product to own. I give it 5 out of 5 beers value and 5 out of 5 beers functionality. Really good. Righto, to wrap up, our beer, the Byron Brewery lager, premium lager. Nice beer. I think I'll give my beers a spanner rating. Don't know, tell me whether that's cool or not in the comments. Might be something better I can come up with. Out of 5, all right, that is a solid 3.5 spanners. Not bad. Anyway, thanks very much for joining us on this Friday FriBaT. Hope you enjoyed the tool review. Please leave some comments. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and let your mates know if you think of anyone else that might get something out of these tool reviews, and the beer review, of course. Everyone loves sitting down to a beer on a Friday afternoon, and what better, talk about beers and tools. Anyway, that's another FriBaT for this week. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.